Hello and welcome everybody. In this video we'll show you top habits of happy people. It doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor, whether you drive around in a Lamborghini, whether you are good looking or plain, whether you live in a warm or cold climate, or whether your self-confidence is high or low. The main difference between happy and unhappy people are habits. Happy people engage in more happiness-boosting habits, while unhappy people engage in more misery-inducing habits. If you want to discover top habits of happy people, then this video is for you. Keep watching the whole video and don't skip any important part of it. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive all our news. 1. Happy people spend money on experiences. In terms of short and long-term happiness, buying experiences made people feel better than buying products. If you want to raise your level of happiness, spend your money on experiences. Go on holidays with your family, visit the local museum, learn a foreign language, take a trip to Machu Picchu, go kite surfing, water skiing, bungee jumping, and even hiking. 2. Happy people meditate. Do you want to know the first way to increase your mindfulness? It's meditation. Another powerful technique for improving for overall well-being, our health and our happiness. Meditation literally changes the physical structure of our brains and rewards them for increased happiness. Neuroscientists have found that people who spend years meditating actually grow their left prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain most responsible for feeling happy, and research even shows that regular meditation can permanently rewire the brain to raise levels of happiness, lower stress, and even improve immune function. Most of the research on meditation is done on mindfulness meditation. However, experts assume that any meditation practice will help people become more happier. Just try a few different practices and find out what works for you. 3. Happy people pursue meaningful goals. Think about some of the happiest people you know. Chances are that they live very active lives. They are always doing something, they have big plans, they have ideas. In other words, they have goals they are pursuing. And for good reason. Goals give us purpose, meaning, a sense of enthusiasm, a reason to get up in the morning, and most importantly, they make us incredibly happy. People who strive for something personally significant, whether it's learning a new craft, changing career or raising more children, are far happier than those who don't have strong dreams or aspiration. Find a happy person and you will find a project. Working towards a meaningful life goal is one of the most important strategies for becoming lightly happy. 4. Happy people spend ample time with friends and family. We are social beings and we feel best when we are interacting with other people. One interesting study beautifully illustrates this point. The researchers took a sample of 222 college students, measured their happiness and then focused on the happiest 10%. These very happy people differed markedly from average people and from unhappy people in one principal way: a rich and fulfilling social life. The very happy people spend the least time alone and the most time socializing, and they were rated highest on good relationships by themselves and by their friends. All 22 members of the very happy group, except one, reported a current romantic partner. If you want to become happier, invest in growing and nurturing your social circle. Hone in your conversation, listening, compassion, and empathy skills. And most importantly, make time for friends and family. 5. Happy people practice gratitude. Happy people are more grateful than unhappy people. In fact, that's one of the core reasons why they are happier in the first place. The emotion of gratitude has consistently been one of the strongest happiness boosters known in scientific literature. Take the following study for example. Participants were randomly split into 3 groups and told to write in a journal once a week for the upcoming 10 weeks. The groups were asked to describe in a single sentence 5 things that they were grateful for, and that's gratitude condition, and 5 things they were displeased about, and that's hassle condition, and 5 neutral events, and that's events condition. At the end of the 10 weeks, participants in the gratitude conditions reported feeling more optimistic about their future and better about their life as a whole. They reported fewer health problems and even spent more time exercising than people in the other groups. Most importantly, though they were a full 25% happier than the other participants. If you want to feel more happiness in your life, it is as simple as flexing your gratitude muscle. 6. Happy people celebrate other people's successes. Happy people don't wonder what makes people happy. They do their best to be the cause of happiness in others. We have just established that having a rich social life and healthy relationships is paramount to happiness. Now here's one way happy people nurture and improve their relationships. It's called active and constructive responding. Many researchers study relationships. They study what works and what doesn't work in average relationships. Time and time again, researchers find how we celebrate our relationship is a far better predictor of a good relationship than how we fight. 7. Happy people limit their news consumption. Here's a surefire way to feel unhappy, miserable, and pessimistic. Watch the news. Multiple studies are now proving the detrimental effects news have on our psychological well-being. One of them showed, for instance, that individuals who watch just 3 minutes of negative news in the morning have a whopping of 27% greater likelihood of reporting their day as unhappy 6 to 8 hours later compared to the positive condition. 8. Happy people exercise regularly. If you are not yet exercising on a regular basis, you are not serious enough about your health, your growth as a person, and your happiness. There, I said it. The fact is that exercise is too good a medicine to ignore. First of all, there are all the amazing physical benefits you are getting, ranging all the way from increased energy to lower blood pressure to higher insulin sensitivity to increased lifespan to weight loss to better sleep and so on. Even more importantly, so are the mental and psychological effects. Exercise has been shown to reduce anxiety, depression, and other psychological ailments while improving people's mood, making them more self-confident, and of course boosting their happiness. 9. Happy people engage in deep conversations. Think back to some of the best conversations you had recently. What did you talk about? It was your favorite music, or it was your celebrity gossip news. Probably none of these things. We enjoy talking about stuff that matters to us. We like it when we get a chance to become vulnerable, raw, and personal. In other words, we are happiest when we engage in deep conversations, not shallow small talk. 10. Happy people let go of materialistic tendencies. Many people in our society equate happiness with materialistic success. A big mansion, fancy clothes, a fast sports car, a boat, and so on. I would argue, however, the majority of people who possess such things are not necessarily happier than you or me. Why? Because such possessions are a sign of materialism. Happiness and materialism just don't go well together. Happy people are usually the ones who leave the pursuit of money and stuff behind and focus instead on experiences, friendship, passions, hobbies, and other more fulfilling ventures. 11. Happy people give freely. True happiness consists of making others happy. If you think about it in your own life, I'm sure you would agree helping others feels great. Being kind, generous, helpful, and willing to give freely to others is one of the cornerstones of true happiness. A great example is volunteers. They provide help for no financial gain with the sole intention of benefiting less fortunate people, and guess what? Volunteers are among the happiest people you will ever meet. If you want more happiness, start giving more. Give the gift of time, money, advice, act more and more without having a hidden agenda. Don't worry about getting anything in return. Remember, the mere act of giving and helping provides more than enough in return. 12. Happy people practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is similar to savoring. It is the best human ability to be fully present, aware of where we are and what we are doing, and not overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. Mindfulness involves being able to observe whatever is present in the here and now, thoughts and emotions in a non-judgmental way. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive all our news. If you learned something new today, then give the video a like and tell us in comments which step you like it more. And here's some others great videos I think you will enjoy. Just click on the left or on the right.